In Texas, education continues to be a top concern. This can be heard in the voices of school children, which filled the air on the south steps of the Texas Capitol as thousands of parents, teachers, and students gathered in Austin to protest the proposed cuts in public education. Although many state lawmakers volunteered to speak, organizers reserved the stage for public school administrators, teachers, students, and parents. The message that rang out loud and clear is that Texans care about public education and want lawmakers to revisit the way public schools are funded. The Texas public school systems stand to lose millions of dollars as the state grapples with a looming budget shortfall. The shortfall to public schools is directly related to property tax cuts enacted in 2006. Dropping the tax rate now costs the state more than $7 billion every year for public education. That cost was supposed to be shifted to replacement taxes, but they have failed to generate as much revenue as was expected. This is called a structural deficit. While some of the children and parents were unsure how the budget got in the shape, they were sure that the state should release at least some of the reserve funds in the so-called rainy day fund. Many of the protesters carried umbrellas to remind the legislature that rainy days are already here. Julian Castro, mayor of San Antonio, told the crowd, "We have more people coming to Texas from all over the nation than ever before. And what this means is that we have a choice to make. We can choose to invest in the future, or we can choose to close our eyes and make bad decisions." And he chooses to invest in the future. For Baytown ISD principal Bashar, investing in the future means holding the line on the funding for pre-kindergarten. Pre-K funding was also in the mind of Angie Sander, a Houston parent who came to Austin to voice her concerns that the state was considering cutting instructional materials for pre-kindergarten programs. She was quoted as saying, "I am the parent of a kindergartner, and I know that the standards for kindergartners coming in are getting higher and higher. They're expected to have a certain base knowledge. Pre-K is extremely important for preparing them for this, and having the accurate instructional materials is extremely important and should not be cut. Whether it is curriculum for our youngest learners, or instructional materials for ESL and dual language, or it's your high school algebra teacher whose job is on the chopping block. The point is simple, it all matters. There is a big mistake in how the state raises money for public education. Education is all about learning, and the best lesson all citizens and public officials must learn is this: when you make a mistake, you must fix it.